What's up, everybody? Levi with 406 Hobbies here. Do you want to figure out how to print multiple objects one by one instead of layer by layer? Simplify 3D? Check it out. I'll show you how.
Alright, so what's up everybody? We're just going over how to do some item by item or sequential printing on Simplify3D. Getting straight into it, already loaded up or imported my models. Gonna go through, move them first to where I want them to be, and then I'm gonna select them out for printing. Let's go through it. Alright, so first I need to space them out. And I measured the extruder already, and I know I need about 30 millimeters on each side so that one part won't hit another once it's fully printed. And this can vary based on the type of extruder you have, the shape of it, or how much it has around it. So just measure that up, and if you need to adjust that, just adjust it per need basis. So I'm going to adjust these down. So I have enough space all the way around, so one's not going to hit another. In this case, I have keychains. Yeah, I mean, you can do this with any item. It doesn't really matter. Just if you want to print one item at a time instead of layer by layer, this is the best way to do it. Alright, so kind of center, obviously not perfect, but they'll work. Okay, so next thing I want to do is select the program or the profile process that I want to use for printing. So I'm going to select that program, double click on it. And you can see if I go down here to select models that all of them are highlighted. I'm going to go ahead and select none and start with the very first one on my list here, which is Rhode Island. Click OK, click OK again. Now you see when I click on it, if I click on different process, all of them are highlighted for printing, but if I click on just one, it's only going to print the one. So I can show you here if I just go to this one. Let me prepare to print it real quickly. You can see it's going to do all of them. Not only is it going to do all of them, but there's only 23 layers. So it's going to do one layer on each of them and then move on to the next set and then the next set, next set. So you're going to end up like this. It's going to print all of them. You're going to end up with them at the same time. They're all going to be done at the same time. We want to print one at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. Now, this one's already printed. So we're going to control copy on that, control paste. And we're going to make as many as we need. There's 9 prints here, so we're going to make 8 copies of it. 8 copies of it. And we're going to go under each one and select the next model. Bam. Alright, so now each one has its own model. Okay, and just remember to select all of your printing processes. And when you go to prepare to print, you're going to click on the sequential printing, object by object instead of layer by layer. And you also need to make sure that this is taller than your model. If it's shorter than your model, what it'll do is it'll print in stages. It'll print each one a little bit and then go back over and do a little bit more. So we made this really tall. And if the object is taller than your extruder nozzle, then it will matter what order you print this in. You'll want to print it from front to back or from back to front. You won't want it to go crossing, or else your gantry will hit across and hit one of your models standing up. So all of them are selected. Print. Now you can see we have 207 layers. Just going to go through and it's doing one model at a time. I'll get much better print quality results this way for individual models, especially small ones like this. And then I have a lot less chance of busting one off in the middle of a print and causing the whole thing to fail. If it fails, it's really only going to fail one. By the time it moves on to the next one, it should either repair itself or by that time, hopefully you catch it. And then it's just back to save your print your file, and we'll call it good.
As you can see, it's already a couple layers into the first print. And I'll do that one and move on to the next one, and on to the next one, and on to the next one. Thanks for joining.